Okay. X, X, uh, Words are hard. Words are definitely hard. Acceleration? Escalation? Escapulation? The activation of the other gateway at the heart of the Solar Dyson spheres gave access to another Dyson sphere located in the Delta Quadrant. Everyone must put their sides a difference in order to come a goal. What the fuck am I reading? Why can't I read? The Roman Republic, the Federation, and the Klingon Empire have to put aside their differences in order to unite against a common enemy. But they need skilled captains and crew willing to join the fight. Thank Christ. Jesus. Hail from Voyager.
Welcome to the Janolan Dyson Sphere. The situation in the Delta Quadrant is continuing to develop. We will need the assistance of all our allies to stay ahead of it.
Beam to Delta Quadrant Command. Oh, well, that's completed. Jesus Christ. Have some tiles. Aren't you Area 51 or 31?
Hello. Would you have time to look into something for me?
I'm guessing the next mission.
Admiral Tuvok has requested that you meet Voyager in the Solarian system. I believe he requires your assistance with a personal issue. While you're there, you should be able to get a briefing on the current state of the Delta Quadrant. Hello. Would you have time?
Hello. Way to recreate the Voyager thing. See, this is my favorite expansion. Better if they had the rights to the music.
It's been 32 years since Voyager finished its journey.
We thought we had left the Delta Quadrant behind us.
We were wrong.
The gateways to the quadrant are open.
And the choices we made have long-lasting effects. Now, we will help the friends we left behind.
And fight the rising darkness.
Voyager's first trip through the Delta Quadrant was a solitary one.
We must return to set things right.
This time, we must unite to survive.
Greetings. Admiral Tuvok is waiting for you in the conference room. Welcome aboard. And if I may say so, it's good to see you again. Between doomsday devices and the Delta Quadrant, it looks like we get all of the interesting assignments. If you'll come with me, I'll take you to Admiral Tuvok. He wants to see you right away.
Do I remember you? I don't remember you.
It's good to see you too. Someone decided that with our experience with that, borrowed bird of prey, I'm the perfect person to handle joint operations with the Klingons out here in the Delta Quadrant. I even got a promotion, as you can see.
What? Yeah, I think they deleted something that makes this sense.
Sorry we don't have time for a tour, but the Admiral insists he needs to speak with you right away.
Oh, I love this bridge.
The Admiral is waiting for you in the ready room.
Greetings. Thank you for coming so promptly. We do not have much time, and I require your assistance.
I am Borg.
I am still under telepathic assault by the Undine we know as Cooper. He has found some means to greatly increase his psionic power, and I cannot withstand his assault indefinitely. I will need your help to repel Cooper's attack and counter him. What else do you need to know?
Not much.
My mind to your mind. Your thoughts to my thoughts.
Hey, do you have to have your fingers in my eye? Oh God! This is my mind or his mind? What's going on here? Hey,
Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
Doctor, I seem to be confined to take you over at the door.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? First, I need to make sure you're not contagious or suffering from any injuries. This will only take a moment. Don't be difficult. I'm only doing my job. Engineers and captains, always in a hurry to get out of sickbay. You're not going anywhere. Doctor's orders.
Can you hear me? Come speak to me at the desk terminal.
I had to kill Doctor,
The mind
sorry.
meld was successful. Excellent. I am currently trapped in the ready room. For the moment, I will only be able to communicate with you remotely. Cooper is working to subvert my mental defenses, and I must focus my concentration on keeping my mind intact.
Okay.
No. Cooper is trying to erode my emotional control. Symbolically, this means that he must destroy Voyager. To do so, he is attempting to overload the warp core. You must proceed to engineering to stop Cooper from destabilizing the warp core. If he is successful, he will have broken down my mental control systems. Once the core and my mind are protected from Cooper's attacks, then we can take control of this mindscape. Take the pad from the doctor's office. I will use it to communicate with you as you proceed. Remember, objects have symbolic significance in this mindscape. As an outsider in my mind, your ability to communicate with me directly is limited. Your communicator is part of your mind, and so it cannot interact with me directly while Cooper tries to keep us separated.
Sounds correct.
The mind meld was successful. Excellent.
Okay. Take the pad.
Good. Now we will be able to remain in contact. Proceed to engineering. Cooper is attempting to subvert my mental defenses by replacing my memories with engrams from his bioship. Until he is expelled, these kinds of incursions will continue. You may see strange items or distortions in your surroundings. Ignore them and proceed as best you can. Remember Kiri Kin Thaw's first law of metaphysics. Nothing unreal exists.
That sounds made up.
Cooper is trying to overload the warp core. You must keep it stable.
Okay, there's no door over there. Oh, okay.
The Mindscape is a simulacrum. Cooper may move elements to suit his needs, or try to stop you. Certain areas may be blocked or damaged, or even transformed. Do your best to reach your destination. Cooper cannot simultaneously attack an area and conceal it.
I see. Oh. Hey, here we go, warp core.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? This area is very dangerous. The core is unstable.
I'm here to stabilize it.
I've almost got this. Just keep back. It will only take a few more minutes.
Where's the chief engineer?
Vilana, I don't know. She should be here, but as far as I can tell, everything on Voyager's about to fall apart, and I'm the only one here. Stay back. I'm going to put a force field around the core while I try to stabilize it. It won't contain a core breach, but it might block some of the radiation if the magnetic stabilizers give out.
We solve this together.
You are stupid, aren't you? Only people the Vulcan melded with should be here. Not everyone on Voyager is part of Tuvok's warped little subconscious. Some of us are far more exceptional.
Okay, I need you to step away from the console.
I'll destroy you, and Tuvok's mind with you. You
He has
can't
raised
stop
defenses
this.
to protect himself. Use one of the engineering consoles to press your attack.
Beep beep boop boop bop bop.
I'm
He
in
has raised
control
defenses
here.
to protect himself. Use one of the engineering consoles to press your attack.
But I was in there with them. I could have took them out.
Quickly, use the controls to restore the warp core. This will strengthen my mental defenses.
Yeah, so red and angry.
Excellent. With my mental defenses stabilized, we should have additional time to fend off Cooper's intrusion. Head to the crew decks. Inside of my memories exist fragments of personalities from any person with whom I have previously experienced a mind meld. You may be able to find someone whose personality is not wholly part of my mind, and thus not susceptible to Cooper's influence.
That's very cryptic, thank you. That's very cryptic. What do you want me to look for? Oh, that's a thing. It's definitely a thing. That was
Move
not the
through
game.
crew decks to your
Cattail.
right. You may be able to find a fragment of a personality who can help. People with whom I have previously melded.
Yeah, you already told me. You might with a couple people, damn. This is a mess hall? Oh, there's 7 of 9. Hello.
What is happening? What am I doing here? Who are you? I require specifics. Answer me.
Voyager danger from species 8472. We need to liberate Tuvok. He's being held in the ready room.
I have no reason to trust you, but this seems familiar somehow. Why am I in the crew quarters? I should be in my regeneration alcove.
Tuvok will explain later.
7. You are currently experiencing an engrammatic regress as a result of a Vulcan mind meld. You must assist me in reasserting control over the meld. I am currently locked in the ready room next to the bridge. Exercise caution as species 8472 has subverted the vessel.
Oh, wait, do we go through here? Oh.
That is Borg technology. But
Yep.
the presence of the collective will not dissuade us. Assimilation is irrelevant. Assimilated Undine. It may be a reflection of the unconscious fears of species 8472.
Okay. Here's the bridge.
Oh, you're here. Let's just get this over with.
Oh, that's no fun. Oh, you can tame me.
I will secure the bridge while you release Tuvok.
Tuvok! Thanks, guys.
With Cooper defeated, he should no longer be able to maintain the telepathic link with my mind. For the time being. We must end the mind meld and consider our next course of action. Now that we have removed Cooper's influence, it is time to break the link between he and myself.
This, I guess. Well, we still. Oh, yeah, you're here. Go.
With Cooper's attack temporarily halted, we are in a position to slow the advance of his Undine forces. Please accompany me to the bridge.
Either way.
We still do not have a fix on Cooper's whereabouts. I will contact Starfleet for any current information about Undine movements. Use the sensors to check for their quantum signatures. Voyager's sensor array is currently calibrated for tracking Undine movements, so you should be able to garner results quickly.
I'll handle it. Science station is right over here. I'm glad I knew that. Hey, Tuvok.
You should return to your ship. While I am somewhat fatigued as a result of the mind meld, I believe that I can continue in my duties on Voyager while we plan our next steps.
But the Omega directive.
We must still be in the meld. Cooper is trying to deceive us. He needs to break the link cleanly, but lacks the strength to confront us directly.
What do we do?
You don't belong here.
Oh, damn.
We should use the link to our advantage. If we can track Cooper through the link, we can then pursue him in the physical realm. Since the Mindscape deals in symbolic representations, we need a map to his location. We should proceed to astrometrics.
Let's go. Maybe we'll meet 7 again.
Cooper is trying to block your progress. Look for another path.
Oh.
In 2375, Voyager encountered a malfunctioning Borg vinculum that had been turned into a trap by species 6339. This vinculum caused other personalities from the collective to surface in 7 of 9. I entered a mind meld with her in an attempt to stabilize her personality. These people are echoes of the personalities of people assimilated by the Borg. They are not truly aware, knowing only that they desire to escape. It may be helpful to think of them as ghosts, metaphorically speaking, of course.
Oh god, I fucked it up. I'm afraid no ghost.
Cooper is attempting to distort your path again. Keep searching.
Vulcan just drop kicked me.
I sense we are making progress. Keep searching.
Yeah, well. More people. Where's Mr. Vulcan? Thank you. Memory. According to this is the location of. Okay, what about this one? Voyager left the early in its journey, experienced a traumatic mind meld with a crew worker. Okay.
There. We have him. Cooper has broken the link. The meld can end. This ordeal has taxed me mentally, but I must continue the mission. I have learned that Cooper is in fluidic space, in an area that corresponds to the location known in our dimension as the Northwest Passage. We must travel there and enter fluidic space to confront Cooper once more. He is aboard a special command bioship that he cannot abandon. If we catch him in fluidic space, we can force a final confrontation.
Okay.
Please join me on the bridge. I must focus my concentration on regaining my strength. I need you to enter our destination coordinates and make certain that there are no more surprises.
Ah. By the way.
Voyager will join you in the Northwest Passage. We'll leave as soon as you've returned to your ship. We need to hurry if we want to catch Cooper.
This area of space was labeled by Commander Chakotay as the Northwest Passage. It is a corridor of space that the Borg avoid because of the high incidence of quantum singularities, which the Undine use as points of transit. Voyager encountered the passage in 2373, and Captain Janeway chose to use it to travel through Borg space. This precipitated our first contact with species 8472. We must locate a quantum singularity that will lead us into the correct area of fluidic space. My suspicion is that Cooper is using this region as a staging ground for the massed Undine fleet, and his command bioship will be there as well. Approach each singularity and check its quantum wave signature. When we find the correct one, we will pass through.
We'll probably have to engage the Undine ships first.
This passage will work. Quickly, we must go through the portal.
We're also taking damage, so let's get through it quickly.
We need to reach Cooper's command bioship. According to my scans, he is using a modified dreadnought as a control vessel. Intriguing. Cooper's bioship appears to have nerve clusters, gyri, and structures typically associated with brain matter. While most bioships are organic, they are not aware. Rather, they are biological tissue operated by the Undine as tools. Cooper's vessel is different. It is possible that the ship is self-aware. This would explain the increase in Cooper's telepathic abilities. Not only is his command bioship able to coordinate the entire Undine fleet, acting as a brain for the other ships, but it also amplifies his psionic power. We must gain access to the ship directly. We will need to temporarily disable its shielding mantle, so we can fire upon vulnerable sections to disable it.
You've come a long way, but as you can see, I am not unprepared for your arrival. This command bioship is unique. It is capable of coordinating an entire fleet of bioships. A fleet that will launch from the structures you see here. Even if you attack me, I suspect you will find the sheer power of my new fleet to be overwhelming.
The command bioship is weakened. We must beam aboard and locate Cooper while it is possible.
I thought it would be a bad mamma jamma, but no.
We are close to Cooper's position, but the bioship is blocking transport in the area closest to the central nexus. We must find control nodes that will allow us to enter the nexus. As the ship is organic, we may be able to force it open by sending impulses through certain nerve endings, thereby causing a reflex reaction, much like a sneeze.
Like a sneeze.
The muscles controlling this passage will not release. We will need to find control ganglia we can use to trigger a reflex.
Alright. Why didn't everyone else come? Hey, Bubby. Let me in. Sneeze, goddammit.
Cooper should be in the chamber just beyond this door. An intriguing notion. I shall make the attempt. You must protect me from Cooper and his soldiers while I concentrate on the mind meld. When you are ready, we shall proceed.
Let's go ahead and do it.
The ship is resisting the meld. I must move to another neural cluster.
Do it. Oh shit, Oliver's down. Where's Oliver?
You must protect me from Undine attacks while I concentrate. You must protect me from Undine attacks while I concentrate.
I'm trying.
You must protect me from Undine attacks while I concentrate. The ship is resisting the meld. I must move to another neural cluster. You must protect me from Undine attacks while I concentrate.
Ow. Call for help. Help me, 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 help me.
You must protect me from Undine attacks while I concentrate.
Help me, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me!
You must protect me from Undine
Someone
attacks
help your
while I
goddamn
concentrate.
captain! Don't just stand there! Oh my god, the AI is fucked.
What is happening? You did this!
My mind to your mind.
Communication link established.
Your thoughts to my thoughts.
The weak will perish.
Why should we listen to the weak?
You will perish when the Iconians complete their purge. To the Iconians, you are weak.
We must survive.
When we fight one another, we are weak. United, we are strong.
No! Don't listen to him!
We must see to our needs.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
The
don't need them.
The many will be strong. The strong will survive.
They are weak. I will save us.
You are weak.
What? No!
Together, we are strong.
Is he getting vaporized?
Repurposed.
No!
Yep, vaporized. Look at that. Big booty kitty
The
cat.
bio-dreadnought has no intention of entering our space. Now we must return to our ships before the Undine retreat to their own fortresses in fluidic space.
There
Oh
are
shit!
no signs of Undine pursuit. Whatever the intent of the remaining Undine forces, it seems that they do not involve our dimension. As a Vulcan, I am not given to personal displays. Nonetheless, we have shared a deep connection. We will always carry a part of this experience with us. In a sense, you have become a portion of my mental defenses. Part of the ship and crew that define the most challenging aspects of my existence.
Aw.
Our shared effort has prevented another Undine invasion, and incidentally allowed me to retain my sanity.
Woo!
Your contributions are appreciated. I must advise Starfleet Command of these developments. I am sure we will speak again. Until then, I am confident that events in the Delta Quadrant are in capable hands.
Bye. And now we have to survive another loading screen. Okay, we survived.
With Cooper gone, the Undine won't have a leader pushing them toward war with our forces. I wonder why he was so set on this conflict. We still don't know exactly how long Cooper had been replaced by an Undine, or if the original Cooper is still alive. Perhaps this Undine saw something during his time among us that convinced him that the only way to secure the safety of his people was to destroy ours. It wouldn't be the first time that's happened. Remember the Xindi attack on Earth in the 22nd century?
Oh my god, the Xindi, yeah.
Hello, congratulations. Would you have time to look into something for me? Our first task in the Delta Quadrant is a familiar one, helping a species to find a new home. A group of Talaxians living in the Entaba system are ready to move to a new homeworld nearby. Admiral Tuvok and Voyager have gone ahead to their main asteroid base to begin the preparations for the transition. The Admiral's requested your presence as well. You two work well together. I recommend you take advantage of his expertise. There's no one who knows more about the Delta Quadrant than he does.
Trainway.
Hello. Would you have...
He's a Ryan system. CK's on centers.
Voyager is under attack by the Kazon. Engines are offline, requesting assistance.
Alright, you okay?
Thank you for your assistance. We were en route to the Talaxian base when we were ambushed by the Kazon. The damage is relatively minor, but my crew will require time to make repairs. However, I have a personal request. The leader of the Talaxian colony served with me on Voyager. Would you be willing to take me there?
Yeah, sure.
This base is populated by Talaxians. My shipmate from the Talaxians have been looking for a new homeworld for quite some time, and now they have found one. The Alliance's history with the relocation of the Romulans will be invaluable in this process.
Starfleet! Oh, what a thrill! It's so wonderful to see someone from the Federation again. It's been so long, and I keep in touch with my friends, but subspace isn't the same, and listen to me, I'm rambling on. My name is Neelix, and I serve as Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. Before that, I spent 7 years on the U.S.S. Voyager with Captain Catherine Janeway.
Admiral.
Admiral Janeway? Of course! She certainly earned that promotion. My link to the Alpha Quadrant wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be, until the Janolan Dyson sphere opened a path straight to the Delta Quadrant. Now we get all sorts of news, but yours is the first ship to visit. I may make a trip to Earth myself sometime, sample the cuisine, but that will have to wait until after the colonization. I barely have a minute to myself anymore. There's just so much to do.
About the colonization.
Oh, you've come to help. How wonderful! But of course, Starfleet's always pitching in to help out, aren't they? In all my years as ambassador to the Delta Quadrant, I've done everything I could to uphold the good name of the Federation. I don't always have the resources to do more than diplomatic visits, but we try to help out anyone we can, whenever we can. There are Alcompan ships out there right now. Did you know that? My people are helping them explore the stars.
How about the colonization?
Ow, where are my manners? You must be tired and thirsty after your long journey. Come to the colony. We'll fix you right up. But if I could impose on you just for a small favor first. The Kazon Nistrum have been giving us a lot of trouble lately. We've constructed some shield generators to protect the base, but the Kazon keep knocking them offline, and all my shuttles are prepping for the colonization. Could you reactivate the shields for us?
Of course.
Wonderful! Just fly to the generators and start the relaunch sequence. It will take them a few minutes to get up to full strength, but that shouldn't be a problem. After that, beam down to the colony. I'll start making some nicely old root stew for you.
Or they wouldn't. Where is it? Where is it? Stop. Oh. Directly up. Ah, there's the last one. Go on, fucking do space ballet.
Thank you so much for your assistance. You may beam down to our base at your leisure. Oh, and speaking in my formal capacity as permanent ambassador, welcome to the Delta Quadrant.
Thank you, Neelix. Stay down.
So good to meet you in person. View screens are so impersonal, don't you think? May I shake your hand? If memory serves, that's how. Mr. Vulcan? Is that you, Tuvok?
Indeed. It is agreeable to see you again, Neelix.
What a wonderful surprise. Come, my friends, we have so much to discuss.
Why is Tuvok out of place and shake hands?
You look well, Neelix.
Is he making fun of
As
my
do you.
robot hands?
Family, children. Being here has changed me for the better.
Indeed. This colony is an improvement on your previous home.
Twice as large and completely updated. You should see the kitchen.
But you still seek a new homeworld?
Whoa, what an alpha move.
Of course, children need sun and open skies. A place to put down roots.
Leona roots. We
was
just
that?
fixed those shields. Okay, then returns.
The operations bay? Dexter was in there.
I'll get there faster than you. Oh. It won't open for me. Well, Tuvok's unconcerned.
Dexter's trapped. Please, do something.
Site-to-site transport.
Dex is a little dizzy, but she'll be fine. I have to stay with her, though. I'm afraid I must impose on your kindness again. Several of our systems were damaged in the attack, and I can't help fix them just now.
Of course.
Several of our systems are malfunctioning. Our communications, environmental controls, engineering, and the controls for the crane loading our ships all have been damaged.
Fun! Borg nanoprobes, Borg nanoprobes. And some nanoprobes for you. First problem seems to be the console's power. Reroute power? Console now has an issue with its X plasma flow. Alter flow rates. At the trip, causing so align ships. Place damage used. That's a window. How do I fix you though? How do I get there? Oh. Fucking makeshift staircase. What else need to be repaired? Do we have 4? That looks like it's malfunctioning. Increase? Increase. Boom. Fix. Increase. Okay, decrease. Boom. Return to Neelix.
Thank you so much. Everything seems to be working properly now, and Dex is feeling much better. I need to take one final lap around the base and speak to a few people before we depart. Would you care to accompany me?
Sure. Come on, Neelix, we're both following you here. Okay, maybe you're following me.
Oh, hello! I'm preparing the most wonderful feast to celebrate the colonization of our new homeworld. And we need to gather spices for the Talaxian spice stew. I'll need Ranganzo, Spith basil, Prishik, and some Nimian sea salt. I'm sure if you ask around, someone will have them.
Sure.
Isn't Chef Jolax great? He's a good friend, and his falata onion crisp is super.
I haven't seen anyone like you around here before.
We're traders.
You
a
must
lot
be
of
one of
people
those
have
visitors
spices.
from the Alpha Quadrant.
But I bet
How
Alex,
are you
Brexit,
enjoying
Wixon,
your time
and Maxon
here?
can help.
Try the Jabellian berry salad yet? Ooh, is Jolex cooking? I can't wait. Give him this Spith basil. Spice stew isn't the same without a little Spith.
Maxon likes his food spicy. I once saw him add amber spice to Paraka wings.
Sacrilege.
Hi there. Are you enjoying your stay in the Delta Quadrant? Is there anything? Certainly. I have a bottle of Ranganzo from my last trading trip. I was saving it for a special occasion, and today certainly fits.
Talaxians are a warm and generous people.
They are.
Hello. You must be one of Neelix's friends from the Alpha Quadrant. Thank you for repairing our shield generators. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Making
My
food.
mate gave me a bit of Prishik last Brixen. Would that help?
Sure.
Alex is like a mother to all the children here. She always has a bit of candy in her pockets for them.
Making food.
Hello, friend. Are you looking? All I have is some Nimian sea salt.
Thanks, great.
Now, Wixon, he's a reliable guy. You might even say he's the Nimian salt of the earth.
That's an insult.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll save you a bowl of stew.
Love spicy food.
I need to scan the route we'll take to the colony. But the Kazon attack has damaged our astrometric system. All it will tell me is how far off I am from our target position. I feel like I'm taking shots in the dark. Would you be willing to help me? By adjusting the sensor array's pitch, up and down, and yaw, left and right, you can point the array at the target. By adjusting the force, you can change the distance the array examines. Be sure not to overshoot the target location.
I'm assuming it'll be yellow and... Oh, great. Okay, I have no idea how to do this. Adjust pitch and yaw forest to arrival coordinates close to the position. Target must be within one. I don't know. I'm doing shots in the dark. This is fucked. So is it? We have to help her.
I need to scan by adjusting the.
Okay. Oh, I got it. I got it. I understand how this works now.
I can't thank you enough for your help. Dex is going to be fine. The doctors say she'll be up and around in no time.
Glad to hear it.
I need to return to Voyager. Please escort the Talaxian fleet to New Talix.
Why is everything new?
We can return to Voyager at your earliest convenience. The Talaxians have much to do.
Certainly, Admiral. Let's go. Where is Voyager? Where's Voyager? In 3 fucking dimensions. Oh. Andy, were you streaming?
Thank you for all you have done for the Talaxians. I believe that they will be a valuable ally to us in the days ahead. That would not have been possible without your assistance. I am confident
What were you
we will see
streaming?
one another again.
Hi.
Live long and prosper.
Our ships are ready to depart. Travel to the staging area to join us in our new adventure.
You know, we're playing Star Trek Voyager right now. Power washing simulator.
Are you ready to depart for New Talax?
How was it? Was it everything you hoped in a power washing simulator? Start detecting extremely high radiation levels in the system.
Are you detecting the theta radiation spikes?
You guys...
Those levels have been normal and steady for weeks now. What could have happened?
You sure this is where you want to settle down? High amount of theta radiation around this planet. Recently put here. I think I know who did it.
Theta radiation can mean only one thing: the
Malon.
They lack the technology to recycle antimatter waste, which has led them to develop an entire industry around dumping theta radiation in various areas. We can't survive on New Talax if the Malon are going to use it as their personal garbage dump.
Oh. Are you in the new place now? There's the Malon. Neat.
Unknown vessel. This site is claimed by the Malon. Go find your own dump site. Why? I was here first. Besides, there's a neutron star near here that makes this the perfect location for our needs. Finding another would be too expensive. Tell the Talaxians to find another planet.
No. Okay, gotta kill him. Everyone must die, I'm sorry! ouch. What? Nope. Alcohol. I can use that. I would love that. A bottle of whiskey is like, huh?
Enough! You've ruined me, wrecked my ship. At least spare my life.
Don't dump here. Good.
The Malon are gone, but the radiation is still around. Oh, what can we do? This would have been a perfect homeworld, but we can't live here if the radiation is going to infect the entire planet.
We can remove the radiation? I know I can do that. So, I'm thinking late nights might be Left 4 Dead. Because Devin got Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. And I'm going to do a series of Left 4 Dead. Oh, this place is not... I don't know yet. We still need to finish the D&D thing. That one first. So, when are you gonna come back to streaming? When's the house tour? It's okay.
Thank you so much for all of your help. You are a true friend to me and to the Talaxian people. Your crew will always be welcome on Utalax. And good luck in your voyages. I hope to see you again soon.
It was kind of a pleasure. It's fun. It's funny how Devin's getting frustrated the fact that I keep topping him in damage. Mainly because I built my character around crits.
The Malons were causing problems? I'll make a note of that. Hopefully they'll just be a minor inconvenience. Admiral Janeway wasn't very impressed by them. Neelix has sent word that the migration of the Talaxians is going smoothly. We've sent several ships to ensure they're protected from any more Malon incursions. Our first venture into the Delta Quadrant appears to be a success.
Congratulations, Admiral.
It's been more than 30 years since Voyager passed through this region of space. But the echoes of what Captain Janeway and her crew did linger.
Power washing?
We need to reestablish relationships here. I'm assigning you a region of space to patrol. Meet the locals and find out how things stand in the Delta Quadrant today.
Okay. Huh?
You have entered an area controlled by the Benthan Guard. Our scans indicate your ship is armed and operational, and you have demonstrated your ability to assist in an ongoing operation.
Yes.
You will either join our squadron as a deputized Protectorate officer, or clear the area immediately.
Deputized?
You are now my deputy.
Oh, okay.
We are here to apprehend a suspect wanted in multiple systems for crimes not limited to theft, coercion, destruction of private property, and murder.
Not murder.
When you arrived, we were dealing with one of this criminal's lieutenants. We've tracked the suspect to this system. Your assistance in this matter is required. And looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding.
Oh, where is it? This one. Try to succeed. Okay, it's beautiful. Oh, it didn't explode.
Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate them and whittle down their numbers.
We will not go quietly.
Congratulations.
Neat.
We do what we want, where we want.
How are you liking the new place anyway? I don't know if you hear me over the explosions.
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now,
Ooh,
but it was
there's a
probably
blue
a
over
call
there.
for assistance.
Hey, leave my Borg ship alone.
I'm taking you with me.
Here we go.
U.S. got them. Excellent work. We'll send over a
And it's
pacification party. To take the
That's good,
suspect
right?
in custody. Thank you for your assistance, and welcome to this sector. We recommend that you get underway and head for secure space. There's been a lot of turbulent activity recently, and multiple reports of danger to travelers. The Kazon have long been one of the more aggressive races in this quadrant. We've been cleaning up several Kazon raiding actions. They've been especially active, taking advantage of the recent chaos. We've also received information from some of our informants about ships that can eliminate Borg vessels easily. But it is hard to separate rumor and fact. We don't have any first-hand evidence of such attackers, but multiple parties have reported this. We have the suspect in custody now, and we also apprehended a fair number of his associates. This part of space will be safer.
Oh my god. So
I'm dispatching medics to treat any wounded so they can stand trial. And an engineering team to ensure his ship is stable so we can tow it back to base.
I think I figured it
have
out.
it from here.
So during the hell day that was Thursday, my father made me help move furniture. And I think I did something to my back, but it wasn't apparent right away because my head was trying to kill me.
We received a distress call from the U.S.S. Callisto, which was on a research
But
mission
after the
in
headache
a
cleared up,
little-explored area
my
of
back
the
is
Delta
now
Quadrant.
like just murdering me
We're
now.
not sure what happened to the Callisto, but we need someone to check it out. There are a lot of people on the Callisto, good Starfleet officers and researchers. Bring them home.
I think that's why my back is killing me. I'm putting those icy hat patches on. Stop, stop, stop. Golfing with friends? Is that also like Mario Party where there's no friendship with golf?
This is 7 of 9, part of a Federation research team assigned to the U.S.S. Callisto. My team and I were investigating this outpost when the defense systems activated and destroyed the ship. I am aware of your service record. Thank you for responding to our request for assistance. I was able to deactivate the outpost's defenses, but the system sent out an automated distress signal upon shutdown. It is logical to assume that someone will be arriving to investigate. Please transport my team and me to your ship. I will be of more assistance to you there.
Okie dokie. Where are you? Oh god. Oh, that's...
Long-range sensors are picking up inbound energy signatures. Voth ships. They must lay claim to this system.
Attention, trespassing and no therms. You are trespassing in Voth-aligned space. Surrender now, and we will allow you to live out the remainder of your lives on a prison world.
No thank you. There you are. Oop. Oh, there's more.
Voth have
vessel.
cut transmission
You have
and are
violated the
engaging
Voth
their work.
facility and will be.
That's a lot of ships. Never mind.
It's not like the Voth to leave a battle they would have clearly won.
This is a general distress signal for any ships in range. This is the Teray homeworld. We are under attack by an unknown force of immense power. We require immediate assistance.
The Teray are a spacefaring culture that Voyager encountered in 2376. They claim ownership over the underspace, which are corridors through subspace that significantly shorten travel times here in the Delta
I
Quadrant.
just watched that episode,
Command has
yes.
been attempting to contact them without success. Access to the underspace would be a distinct advantage for our fleets.
I'm clearly facing the wrong direction. Also, a friendly reminder to Freelance that if he wants me to work on his videos, I need his intros and outros. Not right away, I'm
Arrived in the
just
Teray
as a
system.
reminder.
The Voth ships are in combat, but they are not engaging Teray vessels. Their opposition does not conform to any known ship in the database.
Let's see if we can beat them. Any health? Die already. What's happening?
The Voth and whomever they are fighting are speaking on an open channel. We can listen to their communications.
Your defense of the Teray thieves will be your undoing.
Hey, Ollie.
The Teray and Voth have a long-standing allegiance. The Teray's exothermic nature makes them superior to the other feeble races of the Quadrant.
Eh.
Then you will be loyal to the death.
The surface of the Teray homeworld is being devastated by the debris from the Voth vessels. The Teray do have a defense network of satellites and shields that is capable of protecting them, but the control network is offline. This was intentional. Their attackers deliberately targeted the area during the initial assault. There is a secondary command center on the outskirts of one of their major settlements. If we transport directly there, we will be able to restore the control network.
Okie dokie. Sure. So we open 20 boxes tonight after we get done doing how many episodes? I don't think we're gonna do a whole Delta Rising. This might be like a 3-parter. I may or may not have bought a ship just for a console. I have a problem. That's what I think.
The invaders attacked. I will follow your lead, but they did not do significant structural damage. They were, however, able to take down the control network controlling the orbital defense grid. That defense grid is the only thing capable of stopping all of the debris from the battle in orbit from raining down on the planet. Small pieces will burn up in the atmosphere, and your ship's weapons can deal with some others, but a significant percentage will get through. Until that grid is operational, there will be widespread devastation.
So I don't know if I'm going to be asking for that week off
There
for
was
my
a
birthday.
firefight here. One of the Teray is injured, but his condition is stable. He may be able to give us more information about the invaders.
Hey buddy, you okay?
Thank you. My name is Bellis. You're from Starfleet, right?
You don't have to say that with a venom.
The ships emerged from the underspace, and they were too close for our defense grid to stop the launch of drop pods. In minutes, they had knocked out the grid controls, and we were defenseless. We barely had time to transmit a distress signal.
Who are your attackers?
The attackers were Vadwar. Voyager did indeed interact with one of our corridors, but instead of deleting the info as we requested and going on their way, they revived our greatest enemy. All of this destruction, every death, it's all Voyager's fault.
Impossible. It cannot be the Vadwar. I would know. This is all my fault. When we first encountered the Vadwar, they were in cryostasis. I foolishly awoke their leader in a moment of curiosity. I didn't know their history. They were conquerors, despots. The Vadwar used underspace to rule the Delta Quadrant for decades. It was only when the other races banded together that they were defeated.
Continue.
At the time we encountered them, when I awakened them, Captain Janeway said she probably would have done the same thing. But it wasn't her choice, it was mine. I am responsible. However, the Vadwar we encountered did not have a level of technology like what we face here. This is far beyond anything the Vadwar are capable of developing in such a short amount of time.
Okay, what's the plan?
My analysis remains unchanged. We need to restore functionality to the defense grid. There are 4 nodes located on the edge of this complex. We must restart these nodes and realign them to the central tower to re-establish the grid.
Okay.
I'll go to the central tower and start the initialization sequence.
How do we...
I blame myself for the Vadwar's return. It was a door best left unopened.
Okay, where are we going? Oh, we do it like 4 corners of the map anyway, okay.
No further we had to ally ourselves with the Teray to escape the Vadwar.
But yeah, I don't know if I'm taking the week off for my birthday. I don't really see the point. Yeah, but because of my situation here,
my analysis of this
it's
node
either
is complete.
I go to work
Execute
and
the
deal with
following
work
steps
shit,
in the
or I
correct
stay
order.
home and deal with home shit. So it's kind of... I'm still dealing with shit.
First, you must launch the startup sequencers. Next, you must charge the capacitive relays.
Charge. Start charge.
Finally, you must establish the
uplink.
satellite up.
Okay. Reboot? That's a no?
My analysis of this node is complete. Execute the first, you must launch the startup sequencers. Next, you must charge
Okay. I guess I did it wrong. Ooh, blue. Okay, let's try this again.
Connection reestablished.
Or not. You can use new weapon.
When Admiral Tuvok asked me to leave my post at the Daystrom Institute to assist the Callisto, I thought the probability of seeing Vodwa was statistically insignificant. Whatever happens,
no further hostile.
We must inform. I have completed my analysis.
About
Complete the following steps in the correct order.
I'll try.
First, you must reboot the core matrix.
Reboot.
Next, you must reinitialize the kinetic dampeners.
Reinitialize.
Finally, you must establish the
Uplink.
satellite uplink.
Reboot.
I have completed my first. You next. Final.
Did I? Reassignize. Uplink. I probably did it in the wrong order now. Oh no, I didn't. Cool.
Uplink reinitialized.
Neat. I did it correctly. Woo. Oh yeah, like my new Borg arm. That's my Borg arm. Also, I have this now too. Changed outfit. Oh, I have fancy. And then I have drone. You don't like drone me? So you don't like it.
No further hostile beams. Analysis complete. Perform these steps in the correct order. First, you must launch the startup sequencers.
Launch startup, okay.
Next, you must charge the capacitive relays.
Charge.
Finally, you must align the main relay.
Launch. I forgot. Charge? Align.
Defense node online. When we first rescued the Vaudois, we thought we could be allies.
And they backstab you again. I watched this episode like 2 days ago. Somewhere in you remember it. What? Oh. It's multiple choice. I'm great with multiple choice. Borgy transport. I think I already told a story about how
no
like
further hostile beams detected.
How I guessed so much on the the state testing from elementary to middle school, and it put me in super advanced English, and I'm not supposed to be here. It's like, but you scored really high. I'm like, it was multiple choice. All I had to do was guess.
Complete these steps in the correct order to initialize and align the node. First, you must reboot the core matrix. Next, you must reinitialize. Finally,
establish. Reboot. Reinitialize. Output.
Uplink established.
Cool.
Starfleet, I need assistance at the central tower.
Coming. Where? Oh. Is there a door I need to go through? Hey guys, I'm trying to walk past you. You guys, yeah, I'm sorry. I hope I hit level 50. Okay, where the fuck are we going? Central tower right here? This doesn't look like a tower at all.
Your team did an excellent job getting the defense nodes back online and realigned to the central hub here. The restart process will take some time, but the defense grid will be active in about 2 minutes.
Okie dokie.
We'd be in good shape if the Vaudois hadn't launched more assault pods. These are mobile transporter pads used to bring more troops to the surface rapidly. I assume they're coming to stop us from restoring the defense grid.
Just slow them off, I guess.
The Teray took control of underspace after the Vaudois were defeated. Clearly, the Vaudois object.
Overwatch and security detail.
Vadwar reinforcements approaching.
Hello. Whee!
The Vadwar are relentless. Probability of our survival is slim.
Oh. Oh, I regret my decision about going out there.
The Vadwar are tenacious fighters. We must be more so.
I understand that. One guy already dead. I don't know who I'm healing. I'm healing someone though. No, Oliver's down. Damn it.
We can't keep this up forever.
What is that?
A grenade? Oh. Big Daddy dinosaur suits. That's what they are. I don't even know where their corpses are at this point. Ooh, box.
No further hostile beams detected.
Give me all this junk. Oh. Junk and junk and junk and junk and junk and ooh, another box. Defeat the final round. I feel like I did. Oh. These assholes are stuck.
No further hostile beams detected.
Message from Transparent. Vadwar are retreating to underspace.
It is not odd. Voth reinforcements have entered orbit. These Vadwar do not want to do battle with an obviously superior force.
Really? Because I remember them tearing your ships apart.
While we did sustain great losses, we have made good on our agreement with the Terrae. Bellas, we have restored your defense grid.
We actually did that.
I'm not interested in petty squabbling about who did what. The grid is restored and we are safe. That's all that matters.
No, I think I have to press the points.
Seven of 9.
Admiral?
We detected the destruction of the Callisto. What?
It was your fault. Your ship invaded the Voth outpost. You woke the Vadwar.
Vadwar. Interesting. Starfleet intelligence did not consider them a threat. We believed their numbers were few and their technology outdated.
Then you were wrong. The Vadwar have returned. and no one is safe.
I see. 7. Voyager could use your expertise again. Will you return to the ship?
That would be acceptable.
Very well. We will take the other survivors from the Callisto as well. Thank you.
Voyager, 2 to beam up.
Yeah, time to leave before we were up or are welcome.
Thank you for assisting 7 and lending aid to the Touré. However, the discovery that our old foes, the Vaadwaur, have made such a leap in technology and are now threatening the entire Quadrant is troubling.
Yep.
Thank you. Without your help, my team and I may have been killed by the Voth. Now, however, I must turn my attention to the Vaadwaur. I am responsible for their return. I must assist in their defeat.
Good luck then.
I've read Admiral Janeway's mission logs from Voyager. It would be troublesome enough to have the Vaadwaur return in force. They're an aggressive and difficult species. But if they have technology and forces that can defeat the Voth, this does not bode well.
Congratulations.
Not all the experiences of the U.S.S. Voyager crew in the Delta Quadrant were positive. Captain Janeway made some tough decisions to get her crew home. And more than one species felt like they'd had a run-in with a supernova after she'd been through their space. These ill feelings have festered for decades, and they haven't aged well. We need to do what we can to assuage them.
Neat. Back across the fucking quadrant again.
This is Cooperative Cube 1138. We are here to help.
Hey, resistance futile. Eject the pores. Ow.
Thank you for coming. Our situation is quite dire. Life support is failing ship-wide, and so is artificial gravity. We're unable to conduct repairs at this time. Can you provide assistance?
Sure.
Thank you. We'll make our way to a base to
Clean up this techno-organic trash. Open fire.
Now, Borg Sphere, Borg Cube could really help now. Oh, bloody hell. I hope my explosion takes you out! Fuck yeah. Calculated.
Inferior specimens to clean up. How irritating.
U-turn. Box.
Thank you for your timely assistance. The Cooperative appreciates your efforts. We can take charge of those you have rescued and transport them to friendly territory.
Okie dokie. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on for, because my back is now starting to irritate me. Hey, you know, you parked your ship right in an asteroid. Is that supposed to happen?
Tracking a large force incoming. Preparing defense stations.
Maybe movie? Do you want to do a movie tonight? I can turn my screen and I can lay down and watch it. Stop, turn, and fire everything. see, there's a planet now. There it is. There it is. And X-Boats.
You have our thanks. Were it not for you and your crew, none of us would have survived.
We have that. I have that King Kong versus Godzilla.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Oh yeah, that is true. Okay.
Are you familiar with Voyager's emergency medical hologram? He's quite unique, even for an old EMH Mark 1. Now he holds rank in Starfleet in his own right. We've received a message that the Doctor requires assistance to deal with a medical situation on an Ocampa freighter in the Shenda system. He's currently en route in one of Voyager's shuttles. Normally I'd send a medical vessel, but we've seen a spike in Vaadwaur attacks, and I want to make sure he has all the resources he'll need. Could you go to the Shenda system and assist the Doctor?
Oh.
Hello.
Right in the system, distress signals coming from a transport, just dead ahead. You know, the Doctor, like, didn't think of a name
Pleased
yet.
to meet you. I scanned your service record before your arrival. You've been in quite a few battles, haven't you?
Yeah,
Ever
kinda.
stop to think about the strain you're putting on your medical crew before you charge into combat?
Oh my god.
Of course you don't. No captain ever does.
Nice to meet you, Doctor.
We've been hailing this Ocampan freighter for some time, but we're not getting a response, and our sensors cannot penetrate their shields. Their initial distress signals indicated that they were suffering from Paranesti measles. I can treat it easily, if I can get onto the ship. Now that your ship is here, it should be trivial to board the vessel and assess the situation. Transport me aboard your vessel, and then my shuttle can return to Voyager.
Excellent. Your ship has more powerful sensors than my shuttle.
It was a trap! Hey, bad movie. Stop being underneath my ship. I can't hit you effectively down there. There you are.
Hold your fire. I am Gaul, leader
kill him.
I'm pleased to finally meet you. It appears your presence here in the Delta Quadrant has inadvertently caused some conflict between us. I would rather avoid any more unpleasantness. Would you be willing to meet with me face to face?
Kung Fu Night? Oh god.
That is understandable. Do you have a location in mind? There are not many areas of the Delta Quadrant where my people are not reviled.
How about that planet right there?
Oh, what a wonderful surprise! Is there anything I can do for you? Diplomatic negotiations. I am Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. I would be more than happy to offer my services as mediator. As for the location, Dexa and most of our people are on New Talax now, but we still have the asteroid base in the Entaba system. It's mostly empty now, just a few cleanup crews, and the Kazon have been leaving it alone. It would be perfect.
Thank you.
Well, did you find a suitable location for our meeting?
Yes, there.
Talaxians. Are there still Talaxian communities? How odd. This site is agreeable. Send my ship the coordinates and I will meet you there.
I'm contacting the closest medical ship. They can investigate this further while we meet with Gaul.
Oh, God.
Imagine using a medical emergency as a trap. The Vaadwaur have no shame. I don't trust Gaul. He betrayed us on Vaadwaur Prime. He'll do it again.
It's good to see you again so soon. If I might make a suggestion, I would recommend only bringing 2 crew members with your away team. Gaul brought 4 aides. You'll have the doctor and myself, and bringing more of your crew down might look like you're trying to get an advantage on him. Gaul seems very touchy. Proper protocol will be important. Are you ready to beam down?
Sure. That's acceptable.
It's so good to see... Doctor, it's been 30 years! You haven't aged a day!
Yes. It's good to see you too, Neelix.
We have a bit of time before we'll begin. We're giving the Vaadwaur a fine Talaxian feast to help ease the tension. Doctor, you must tell me all you've been up to.
Oh, Neelix, I couldn't. Not with the Vaadwaur here. But I suppose it is important that you hear about my many achievements since our last meeting.
Oh my god.
And my brilliant research was able to prove conclusively. Thus I began my grand adventure into the challenge of writing Klingon opera.
Oh, well, Brax and I agreed to never mention the incident again. Well, at least not to Dexa.
Neelix, the Vaadwaur have finished the appetizers and are waiting for you.
Oh, well, we had better get going. We can talk more later. Do you remember Chef Jolax from the last time you were here?
Yeah?
He's the one that has been serving the Vaadwaur their fabulous appetizers. Full bellies make for good conversation, I always say. He told me that Gaul is a little grumpy, but I'm sure you can handle him. Gaul is in the command room now, waiting for us. Jolax should be back soon to take everyone's orders for the main course.
Oh, thank you. I'll have a steak dinner, please. Or whatever would pass as steak in this parts. Damn, it is empty. Where am I going? Action roll.
Ah, at last. I must say your Talaxian friends are quite hospitable. But down to business.
Our meeting is long overdue.
Indeed.
As do I. My people are damaged, in crisis. We are already at war with the Kibali, and with you, giving your alliance's support for them.
I mean, you're doing quite well for yourselves, actually.
Do you know why we fight the Kibali? Their world was once a Vadwar colony, one of our largest. And there is still a large cache of stasis tubes on the planet. Those are my brothers and sisters being held hostage. The Kibali are stealing them, taking their very identities and transforming them.
Oh yeah, those weird fuckers.
The Kibali would rather watch us die and use our corpses as fuel for their unnatural corruption. Is it wrong to fight against your own extinction? Don't we have a right to survive as well?
Yeah, the Kibali. They're weird. I think they reanimated corpses to make their own people?
There can be no peace. Not after what they've done. Are you suggesting we are weak? That we should just lay down and die for them? No, we will not. Do not try to pacify me. We will have our retribution. You have my offer. Abandon your alliance with the Kibali and support us, and we will be your strongest ally in the Quadrant.
Yeah, no.
Peace. You know nothing of what it means to be Vadwar. You need to understand.
And it's a trap.
The Vadwar have endured too much to make peace. Do you expect us to forget the destruction of our cities? The massacres of our people?
You kind of brought us here our own selves.
The food's almost ready. What would you all like for your main course?
You need to understand even the smallest fraction of our anger.
Not the chef! Those monsters.
He's dead. I'm sorry.
Does that make you angry, Talaxian?
No. It makes me sad. For Jolex. And for you.
Then we are not done.
What the? Oh no.
Woo! Genocide! Woo! Well, we're fleet to open fire. Oh god. Yep. That's a strike team. Scan base, how many? Okay.
Time only to save one group? I do not envy your choice. I would go with you, but I cannot leave Neelix alone. And time is of the essence. I'm afraid you'll have to go on without us.
No. I'm going. I can't sit by and let the Vadwar kill my friends. I won't be a burden. I promise. I have to do this.
Let's go. Where are we going? Oh, I need to kill everyone in here first.
How do we choose who to save?
Okay. We got. Who is saving? Who's it? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Pick a time, you. Decision has been made. Sup? Look.
We've saved the hostages, but they may be safer here.
Stay here, please.
What about the people in the storage room?
Probably already dead. Yep, dead.
We should check to see if any of the Talaxians survived.
Nope. Looks pretty dead to me.
Doctor, you have to save them. These are my friends.
Yep, dead. Pretty dead. I don't know how much more dead you could be.
They are beyond my help now, Neelix. I'm sorry.
Yep, pretty dead. Neelix, can you personal space, please?
Then we can still save the others. We have to get to the shuttle in the cargo bay.
Neelix, personal space, please. I understand you're upset. Oh, well.
I've sent a signal to the remaining Talaxians to join us here as soon as possible.
Run faster.
More Vaadwaur on the way. Defend the shuttle. More on the way. If I weren't a hologram, I'd be worried.
Thanks, Doc.
A large number of Vaadwaur are closing in. I'm afraid they may be too much for you to handle.
I mean, we're doing pretty well.
The Teray are here to assist. After this, our debt to you is repaid.
Oh, thanks, dude.
That's timely. Here come the Vaadwaur.
Well, that's a well-placed grenade.
The Vaadwaur have been repelled. I would have words with you before you continue. Our help does not mean we are now allies. We are repaying a debt. Our ships are currently engaging the Vaadwaur fleet. It is unsafe for this shuttle to launch until they are defeated. We will return to our ships. I suggest you do the same.
Okie dokie. Let's go.
I knew this meeting was a farce. The word Vaadwaur means fool in ancient Talaxian. Did you know that? You thought me a fool who would swallow your insults without comment. A fool. This has destroyed any chance of an accord between us. How disappointing. I had thought you would be a valuable ally. Now you are just an...
Oh, let's kill him.
Voyager is here. Not allow the body to escape.
You came to our aid when the Vaadwaur attacked our homeworld. Now we have come to assist you. This discharges our obligation.
Thank you.
How could they do something so horrible? We're no threat to them. We've done nothing but welcome
Hello,
them.
dead
And
warrior.
he killed my friends just to make a statement. I don't understand how anyone would be so callous. I don't blame you. I agreed to let the Vaadwaur come here. I put my people in danger. This is my responsibility. I just never conceived that even the Vaadwaur could be so treacherous. They double-crossed us on Voyager and tried to take the ship, but slaughtering innocent people. My time on Voyager changed me. I saw the best that people could be. I forgot, or wanted to forget, how evil they could be. With your permission, I'll lead the survivors back to New Talax. Then we can return with a security force to collect the dead.
Oh.
I've been in contact with the U.S.S. Blackwell. They boarded the freighter in the Shenda system, but it was empty.
Delta Rising.
It was all a ruse by the Vaadwaur to lure us into that system. Everything was part of this play Gall wanted to perform. From the initial distress call to his intervention and offer to negotiate. And then, he used a massacre to set his stage. That's the kind of man he is, and unless he's stopped, the entire Quadrant may fall.
I'm trying to level up a Borg character, Liberated
Gall
Borg
has
character.
shown his true nature. I expected he was not dealing in good faith.
Actually, I'm
But
about to
nevertheless, we
stop
had
my
to make
stream
an attempt
soon.
to find a peaceful solution.
I'm going to be
our problem with the
unlocking
Vaadwaur.
boxes, though.
Now
Boxes.
the war will continue. I grieve for all who have been lost, and for those who will fall before this conflict ends.
Oh, thanks.
Senseless, meaningless death. I'll never understand. I hope Neelix and his people will be able to find some peace. And the Gaul will answer for
I'm going to unlock
crimes.
about 20 of them.
And I hope our paths cross again. Perhaps under better circumstances next time. With your permission, I'll return to Voyager.
This week I was going to do Swarm. Because there's a console I want to get from it. For the ship.
Gaul's actions were unconscionable. A senseless slaughter simply to make a point. And he wanted your sympathy. It's clear from your reports he had no intention of making peace. And that he would have twisted anything you said to meet his own agenda.
Kind of want to do the...
And one that must be stopped. Peace with the Vaadwaur will not be attained through Gaul, but we'll keep looking for another way. Perhaps there's someone else out there who will be more reasonable.
Left.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Far From Home. 1, 2.